Welcome to Doggy Zone, a YouTube channel all about dogs. We are passionate about sharing interesting facts about different breeds and providing helpful information for dog owners of all levels of experience. Whether you're a first-time dog owner, an experienced pro, or just a dog lover, we have something for you. In this video, we will be discussing an intriguing and often debated topic: do dogs experience guilt? Dogs are well known for their loyalty to their owners and their ability to read human emotions. Dogs have been our faithful companions for many years and adapted to our lifestyles and behaviors. One behavior that dogs often display that has captured our attention is their ability to exhibit guilt. When dogs have done something wrong, they may display behaviors such as avoiding eye contact, cowering, and slinking away. While these behaviors have led many people to believe that dogs experience guilt the same way humans do, the question remains: do dogs actually experience guilt, or are they simply responding to our emotional cues? The evidence for and against the idea that dogs experience guilt is mixed. While many studies have shown that dogs do exhibit behaviors that we interpret as guilt, other studies have found that dogs may not actually experience guilt. For example, a study by 𝗓𝗓𝗄𝗏, a dog cognition researcher at Barnard College, found that dogs did not exhibit guilty behaviors when they had not done anything wrong. In the study, owners were told that their dogs had eaten a forbidden treat, when in fact the treats had been placed out of reach. When the owners scolded their dogs, they did not exhibit any more guilty behaviors than when they were not scolded. This suggests that the dogs were not responding to the fact that they had done something wrong, but rather to the owner's negative emotional reaction. On the other hand, other studies have found that dogs do exhibit guilty behaviors when they have done something wrong, even if they are not caught in the act. For example, a study conducted by Barnard College found that when dogs were shown a treat and then scolded by their owners, they exhibited guilty behaviors even if they had not actually eaten the treat. This suggests that the dogs were not simply responding to the owner's negative emotional reaction, but were actually experiencing guilt. If dogs do not actually experience guilt in the same way that humans do, then what explains the behaviors that we interpret as guilt? There are several possible explanations. One possibility is that the behaviors are simply an expression of fear or anxiety. When a dog displays guilty behaviors like avoiding eye contact, cowering, or slinking away, it may simply be responding to the owner's angry or disappointed tone of voice or body language. The dog may be afraid of being punished or scolded, rather than feeling guilty about its actions. Another possibility is that the behaviors are a form of appeasement. When dogs interact with each other, they often use appeasement behaviors like licking their lips, yawning, or turning their heads away as a way of diffusing tension and avoiding conflict. It is possible that dogs are using similar behaviors when interacting with humans, as a way of appeasing their owners and avoiding conflict. A third possibility is that the behaviors are a form of empathy. Dogs are highly attuned to their owners' moods and reactions and may modify their behavior accordingly. It is possible that when a dog displays guilty behaviors, it is actually trying to empathize with its owner and show that it understands that its actions have caused a negative reaction. It is also important to note that the interpretation of dog behavior is highly influenced by human perception and cultural norms. In some cultures, for example, dogs are not seen as capable of experiencing guilt or any other complex emotions. Therefore, the interpretation of dog behavior as guilt may vary depending on the cultural context. The question of whether dogs experience guilt or not may seem trivial, but it has important implications for our relationship with our furry companions. If dogs do experience guilt, it suggests that they are capable of complex emotional experiences that are similar to those of humans. This in turn suggests that we have a moral obligation to treat dogs with the same level of care and respect that we would afford to other sentient beings. It also means that we need to be more mindful of how we interact with our dogs, and how our actions and behavior can affect their emotional well-being. On the other hand, if dogs do not experience guilt, it does not necessarily mean that they do not have emotions or feelings. Dogs are known to experience a range of emotions, including joy, fear, sadness, and love, and they have the ability to form strong bonds with their human companions. However, it does suggest that we need to be careful in interpreting their behavior and not attribute human-like emotions to them when they may not be appropriate. Ultimately, the question of whether dogs experience guilt or not may not have a definitive answer and may depend on individual differences and circumstances. However, what is important is that we continue to treat our dogs with kindness, compassion, and respect, and strive to understand their behavior and emotions as much as possible. By doing so, we can strengthen the bond between us and our furry friends and create a mutually rewarding relationship based on love and trust. That is what we have for you today. Thank you for joining us on Doggy Zone to explore the fascinating topic of whether dogs experience guilt. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the complex emotional lives of our furry companions. If you have any suggestions for future topics, please let us know in the comments below. Be sure to check out our other videos and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our latest releases. We appreciate your support and hope to see you in our next video. Until then, don't forget to give your furry friends the love and care they deserve.